Is she right for saying what she said?
I've also learned to see time wasters from afar. If you come to me and you say you want a property in Cantonment, or if you can't get me a property in Cantonment, get me a property in Achimota, I know you're a time waster. Because somebody who wants a property in Cantonment doesn't want a property in Achimota. And somebody who wants a property in Achimota knows that they can't afford a property in Cantonment. So I've learned to all those things so that nobody wastes my time.
For me, I think there's always a why some people do some things. Now, if you are into real estate business and you want to actually meet the demand of your customers, you wouldn't go with this kind of mentality. But if you were into this business and it is about, your strength and your ability to satisfy just a restricted market, then you could be right with this. So let's say you are somebody who is only interested in selling or, luxury and most expensive, properties, and you don't want to deal in, other properties. Now you are not interested in that. Then you are right. And if your company or you yourself do not have enough time, you don't have a lot of workers that you can actually delegate some of these works to, then you'll be right for saying the person is a time waster and you are only interested or you are dealing in properties in Cantonment. So if someone comes to talk to you about properties at Achimota, then that person is just there to waste your time. You'll be right for that. However, if you are there to just satisfy your customers' need and you are interested in what your customers want, always want to satisfy them based on what they can afford, then that makes a lot of sense. I watch in the comment section and some people come and they say that, oh, I'm selling a property and it costs this amount of money. The clients came and he actually bought what was even more expensive than what they needed. So if that is your goal, to satisfy what your customer wants, then you don't need to have this kind of mentality. Another thing is that if you're a young growing real estate person, then this is actually not an idea you should have, because you won't grow at all with this kind of mentality. So with the mentality of satisfying what your customers want, that is the way you can grow. So for someone to be talking like this, that means that person is already at some level, or she has placed herself at some level that she doesn't need to, stoop down to what their customer wants, but actually what she has to offer. So if you are operating in a way that you want to satisfy what your customer wants, you can't have this kind of mentality and succeed. You can't succeed. But if you are operating in a stage where you just want to sell what you have, then you'll be right. Probably it's only properties at Cantonment that you're advertising. You are not dealing properties in Achimota. So if someone comes and is talking to you about properties in Achimota while you are only dealing in Cantonment, then that person is actually there to waste your time. You'll be right for that. So Charlie, it just depends on the mentality you have that determines the property that the person wants. So for me, like this, people come to me and they say, I want this specific area. I look at the person's budget and I'm able to tell that this person that is saying he wants this area, if I quote him the prices of that area and can he afford it, so I'll quote it to him and tell, hey, the location you said you want to know, this is how much properties are going over there, but the budget you're holding, it can't afford there. But this other place is where your money can afford. So what do you think? Should you go to those areas or you will increase your budget? If you say, oh, I'll increase my budget, then we can talk about what he wants and then that location is mentioned. For example, Cantonment, we can talk about that. But if he's not ready to increase his budget, there's nothing we can do. We definitely all have to just go to Achimota and go and get those properties over there. That is what it means. So basically, it's all about also what the customer wants and whether they are ready to shift their budgets. So if you are somebody who is interested in real estate and want to go into selling properties, then you need to have or know what you want to do and how you can do it, and know your level too. So some of the things they share online is not your level and it's not meant for you. So thank you very much. My name is Imoru Sadat. You're welcome to Business Trends Ghana. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If this is your first time here, subscribe. If you also want to buy a land in Ghana, want to buy a house in Ghana, check in the description of the video. We make videos of that. If you want to buy property from someone else, you want to see how the road look like, how the house look like, I'm available to help make videos to help you through. You take note, it's not free. If you want to book me for due diligence, I'm available as well. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.
Subscribe to BTG Talking Business.